Good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. Before I get into this video, I'd like to ask you all to please leave a like or comment on my video and consider subscribing to my channel. Now, this is going to be another War Room video, and for today's War Room, I am going to be talking about Genesis vs DP. Now, DP is a Chinese corporation, and I don't know the exact name in terms of words, so I'm just going to basically give it a very brief overview. So what happened was DP went into Astoria and they wanted to get control over the region. So they told Genesis to back away from Astoria or it will be war. Now, as you all know, Genesis Federation is our game's big bad. I'll say big bad, but actually more like our perfect PvP corp. They basically like the real life Borg. Resistance is futile. You will be assimilated. Actually, it's more like you will be assimilated or destroyed. Your resources and territory will be incorporated into ours. And that's just about it. So if you go up against Genesis Federation, basically they should just call themselves a Borg by now. They basically are the Borg, they're the living zombies of Eve Echoes. They can just eat everything, and that's the way they are. It's not that I hate them, it's that they literally follow Borg protocol in everything that they do and the way they expand. And quite literally, they've expanded to 14 alliances right now within their corporation. Of 14 alliances within their group of allies. So that's how big Genesis is at the moment. And Genesis is only getting bigger and bigger and stronger with every addition. And they're not just adding anybody, they're only adding alliances that add to their collective basic team. As I said, they are the Borg. Now, I know that a lot of what I'm saying isn't going to come across as very upbeat and really fun, but this is the exact notion on what happened between Genesis and DP. DP asked for control of Astoria, basically asserting that they will declare war if they don't get it. And immediately Genesis responded with "Welcome to the war," and they marched on them immediately. Now, during the whole push to attack DP, I believe the Reds from OP4S ended up running into a Genesis fleet, 100 men strong, and got camped into a sector. It was 100 versus 20. So Genesis faced off against the Reds first. That was during the server lag out situation that happened a few days ago, where everybody got kicked off the server. Then, following that, everything went over to attacking DP directly, and they went after DP and boxed them into their station. And once they got them in the station, DP continued to pass on basically taunts in chat, and Genesis replied in kind. As a result, Genesis has been called racist for some of their taunts. Here is the thing: game taunts aren't going to be very friendly. They're going to be a bit outrageous and they're a bit insulting. It doesn't mean that it's actually what the people are saying. It doesn't even reflect their actual personalities or their actual life. Game taunts happen like this, and some statements may not seem racist from what you are saying just because you're doing it for a game taunt. And that might be exactly what came across to the players as being racist. Now, within DP, the American factions of the Corps refused to engage Genesis in war, saying that they don't want to be part of this war. I don't know whether they are the defective alliances joining into um, Genesis Corporation, or if it's other corporations who are joined in to grow the number of corps or alliances. Now, that is the whole aspect of Genesis growing. Now, on the other side, CNK made a statement twice in the week, setting up a gate camp to refuse entry into the area of catch near FET 6P. Now, this was due to a number of corps running in massive fleets and attacking miners in the area. The first day, they raised a fleet of about 15 and killed around 150 players. The second day, they raised a fleet of about 12 players and killed about 2 to 300 players as well. Now, they did push it all the way down to the entrance of catch, by my estimate, they did kill a lot of neutral corps and a lot of red enemies. So that was what the whole idea was in that assault. Now, I was part of the first one. The second one, I refused to be part of because they pushed it all the way down to the entrance of Catch, which passes between two PvE areas. And as you know, I don't find that type of camping to be appropriate, so I absolutely didn't join in that particular operation. Now, besides that, the statement that they made was pretty clear to a lot of non-allied corps. That is, if you come into our area and you attack us, we can come out and attack you in numbers. Uh, the Reds have been seen coming in and out of FET 6P. However, their fleet size has seemed to be drastically reduced. I think they've gone from over 25 to 30 of them appearing in FET at a time to only about 15 or 16 of them. So, yeah, the Reds seem to have really taken a massive toll from the war. I think it's about time they finally get the message through to their players that if they keep trying to mess around with stronger and more superior enemies, they're going to keep getting wiped out and obliterated. And it's not long before someone actually decides to take on their little Cinnabar and Hurricane fleet. Because to be honest, the only reason why CNK and Trimark have left it alone is they don't feel it's worthwhile pulling out a massive fleet where they can lose a billion worth of ships to take out 20 billion worth of red ships when they are dying corp. Since the Reds are part of the old OP4S and basically have made so many enemies that they basically on a short list of who they can trust and where they can be, it's just a matter of time before they defect to other corps and are either turned into blues or neutrals for the CNK and Trimark alliances. And hopefully that's just about all that's happening. I might be wrong on the ideals for Trimark and CNK. They might actually be intending on destroying that fleet, or they may just be hoping that they eventually just disappear from the game when their numbers dwindle too low for them to actually fight again. So, thank you all for watching. Have a good day.